the spectrums, please help us welcome our first guest, Reggie, smooth as Butta Brown, the Afternoon Drive radio personality and music director for V100.7. I had to make sure I had the point.
Hello, smooth as Butta.
Wow, y'all get all dolled up doing this show. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, we're on TV, lights, camera, action. You know it. We got to be ready. Well, what you trying to say? Wait a minute, because that's your second time saying.
No, that's like his fifth time.
Because he done came in makeup and everything.
Dolled up, smelling all good, man. I'm in heaven right now.
Oh, okay.
That's good. We need to make sure you play like, you know.
All right, then it's all good.
We glad we can take you there. So you play you play a really big part in the hip hop music that a lot of Milwaukee listens to. What actually goes into the type of music that you play? Like, how do you choose the music you play for us?
Well, any hip-hop radio station around the U.S. will cater to women 18 to 34. That's our target audience. So what they like is what we play.
Okay. So how do you know what they like?
Research. Every song we play, we research. So mainly you ladies like slow songs and Trey songs and, you know, Drake and Nicki Minaj and all that. So, and Lil Wayne. So we play it.
That's slow songs? Those are slow?
Some slow. With Trey songs, you know, a lot of slow songs too.
Okay, yeah, no, the Trey.
With lots of bass, you know.
Okay.
So where do you guys get your research from? Do you just see who's buying the music or who's calling in? How do you find that out?
We have a company that does that for us, for our Clear Channel company, and they're very, very accurate with everything they do. So they check in all the resources. They even call women and ask them. So
Probably have focus groups where you get to dance and stuff.
exactly that too. We do it all. This is a serious business.
I have to work in that.
So then I guess I'm kind of, so how do they do the research so fast? Because it's like an artist puts a song out, the next thing you know, to me, it seems like it's right on the radio.
Right.
No.
So where does the research come in between there?
It takes time for that song to grow. So we're checking with other cities first, the bigger cities, the bigger markets, and then it'll trickle down to Milwaukee.
So like a New York and a Chicago will be playing that song first, and y'all see how hot it is there, and then y'all move it down to us.
Exactly.
Is it really research, or is it who pays the most dollars to get their song on?
No, money
They don't do
has
that
nothing to
anymore,
do with it.
okay.
Yep, if that was the case, Hammer would still be on the
Well, I don't know. He did go bankrupt.
Well, speaking about evolving, hip hop has evolved, and it wasn't played on the radio. But how has it evolved so much in this time? Like, how did it get to, like, say 0 to 10?
You mentioned earlier, hip hop is a culture. It's what we live. Just like the corporate world is a culture. Every different type of music has their own culture. You know, you might have an uncle that dressed real old. What do you listen to? Old
music.
school.
Yeah,
all right? You see what I'm saying? So, hip hop has been around forever. You know, so.
There was a time when hip hop and R&B were very distinctly different.
True.
And now there's so much merge. You almost, I can't say you don't know what's hip hop and what's not, but why do you think that kind of came together? And do you think it was a good thing?
I feel like they both need each other.
Okay.
So to grow, hip hop needs you. You'll hear Trey songs with Drake on it.
Right. Exactly.
And vice
yeah.
versa.
And then
Yeah,
the
those
Minaj's and all that.
Exactly.
Those collaborations kind of helped make it more easier to listen to, like the rapping, and then you have like the smooth lyrics and the smooth singing, and then it makes it a little less.
I think it probably brings a bigger audience now. Yeah.
Right. Some R&B artists will release a song with a rapper, and then they'll send it to another station without that rapper.
I've noticed that.
Yeah,
I have
they
noticed
do that.
So, for the group, in your opinion, Black Eyed Peas, because I think they just rock. What would you classify them as?
They're all over the board. I mean, they could do something for everybody. So they're all over the board. Pop,
Would they really be considered hip hop?
Yes. Yes.
Black Eyed Peas are hip hop.
Yeah.
I think Black Eyed Peas started out as hip hop. They didn't have Fergie in the beginning, right?
No, they all went to high school.
It's very pop to me. Just pop.
It is now.
Maybe it's
hip hop.
Hip hop.
Oh Lord, then they're gonna put that on the billboards. Oh my God,
We
hip
just
hop.
coined a new term.
But you know, it all everything. It seems like it starts to branch out. Because then I heard of another genre called trip hop. Have y'all heard of that? I don't know. It's like some type of mix of like house music with hip hop and some other stuff. And I think it starts and it doesn't end.
Jukin'.
Do you think that the radio actually influenced the type of hip hop music that hip hop artists make? Because there are certain songs you will not hear on the radio, but it seems like you guys are getting a little bit lenient on what you will and won't play.
True, there's underground hip hop. Like an artist, his name is Big Sean. Or Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa in 2010 was the third most Googled person. Period.
And a lot of people don't even know who he is.
Don't even know who he is. But he has a song out now. He's crossing over Black and Yellow, Black and Yellow. So, you know.
Wow.
I have a question though. Like, who is Britney?
Britney.
Yeah, Britney. And how does she? How does she influence the music that's played on your station?
Brittany, at V100, we have an imaginary person, an imaginary listener.
Oh, wow.
Her name is Brittany. She's 25 years old. She drives a Honda Accord, works at a bank, has a son, has tattoos, loves Lil Wayne. She likes Trey songs. She shops at Wet Seal. She loves to go to concerts. She'll buy anybody's CD.
She's imaginary though?
She's imaginary, but that's like our target, our target person we cater to.
Is Brittany.
You know, Brittany. That's Brittany.
Wow.
Yeah. We just came up with that name.
Like
Yeah.
Britisha.
Brittany can be both black or white.
Right.
Yeah.
She can be pretty much either race, and all those things would still apply to her. And a lot of things people don't know about V100 is that minorities aren't the ones who frequently listen to your station, although it's
That's
a
right.
hip-hop station.
That's right. V100 isn't a black station. It's a station that plays black music. So Milwaukee, we like to call, is not a chocolate city. Chicago, Detroit, Philly, DC, that's a chocolate city. That's a city with 3 or 4 more black radio stations, you know. Us here in Milwaukee, there's not a lot of, can you name 10 families, black families that live in Oconomowoc? Or Pewaukee?
Name them.
You know? So, Milwaukee, Racine, you know, Kenosha, you know, those are black cities.
Yeah.
You know, sort of, yeah.
Just a quick question too, because since we're talking about race and music, like, how do you think that like artists like Eminem kind of helped influence rap and hip hop, kind of bringing it to the mainstream, to the forefront? Since before, you know, suburban kids weren't really listening to it, but then now, you know.
Well, Run DMC pulled in the suburban kids.
And I'm scared to say this because I feel like I'm going to get it wrong. The Beastie Boys?
Yeah, Beastie Boys.
Okay, good. Okay, yeah, right.
You're right. Good point.
No, I'm just saying, like,
because I'm like, they were white, right?
But I was thinking, like, back when I was in high school and everything like that, like, a lot of the white kids weren't really listening to rap until Eminem came out, and then they were just like,
But they were.
Well, no,
Yeah,
they were. Because the Beastie Boys actually tried to be the black version of Run DMC.
I'm saying not then. I said when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Right.
Which was
They're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame too.
Late
people didn't
90s.
know.
Yeah.
You have to get in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you have to have a song out 25 years ago, and they were over 25 years their career spanned. It's crazy.
Talking about the, you know, okay. About Caucasians, I didn't want to say white, but I'm going to say it now. White people listening to rap. Yellow Wolf. You know who Yellow Wolf is?
I've heard of Yellow Wolf, yes.
Yellow Wolf is off the chain. Now, I don't know if he's hip hop or what he is, but he said a lot of, like, because he was raised, like, living in the trailer park, the Confederate flags and everything, but they were bumping rap music.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So it's like, you know, you're taught to be racist, but you're listening to rap
music. So I think the music has bridged the gap for races.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because they didn't think that hip hop would last, but look where it is.
Right. It has
Even though it's not where everybody wants it to be today, it has evolved.
One more question before you go. Will Jam for Peace be back?
We hope so. It's all about a money thing.
Okay.
So, you know, people got to get out, support it. You can't be last minute getting your tickets, you know.
Yeah.
Chicago will sell out the day of, you know, the day the tickets go on sale. But Milwaukee was slower here, you know. We'll get our tickets at the door the day of. The promoters can't survive off that, right?
Yeah, that's true.
They can't. So we hope so.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Reggie, thank you for being here.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Can I get